I'm Nathan Hall, and I'm a second-year internal medicine resident. So I have a lot of good memories from medical school, mostly to do with the friends I made while I was there. Still currently friends, but we had groups called TBL, team-based learning, our first 2 years of medical school. And we were in a group together, we had a lot of fun, got told to be quiet very often. So, I grew up in South Africa, so there they require you to decide what you want to do for the rest of your life when you're in high school. You have to start medical school right away. And at that time, that wasn't even on my radar. I always wanted to do civil engineering. So my senior year of high school, I'm like, I hate this. I can't do this. I don't want to do engineering. We had a close family friend that was a physician, and he was like, hey, come check it out. And I was like, I love this. No physicians in my family, no any history of medical professions in general. So fell in love with it, and that's why I'm here today. My first job was a front desk clerk over at NEA Baptist in Jonesboro while I was waiting to start college. So dealt with plenty of drama with unruly patients, but it was a good time. I learned a lot about what goes on behind the scenes. Mine would be Christmas. It's very close with 4th of July, but Christmas is always a time where no matter where I was around the world, my family would get together and we would celebrate it together. So it was always one of my favorites. It's coffee time. Thank you. Depends the season. I love pumpkin spice lattes in the fall. It's delicious. Other than that, I usually get chai lattes chai lattes and French vanilla lattes. Otherwise, I like coffee in general, so it's hard to pick a favorite. Probably don't take people for granted. There's a lot of situations you're in, and it's easy to take people for granted. So I tried not to do that. So I'm a big gamer. I like to, and I've also converted my wife into a big gamer as well. So we have two 65-inch screen TVs in our living room, and we like to game together. So that's probably mine when I get free time. I remember a lot of my non-fond ones a little bit better. My favorite, if you don't mind, I would like to talk about one of those instead, is that one of my first months being a resident physician, my patient, he had this really bad cellulitis of his right lower extremity. And every day it was getting slowly better, treating him with IV antibiotics. And then the last day we're about to send him home, he says, I should have gone to medical school. I was like, okay, that's cool. Why? He's like, oh, because I could do exactly what you're doing. I'm like, thank you. I'll always remember this, but that's good. Yeah, so sometimes you have to take it with a grain of salt. But I think that was one of the things that sticks with me, is that you need to make sure that you explain why you're doing things, and people might misunderstand you and just don't understand why things are taking so long for them to get better. So you have to understand where they come from.